Brazil has won more FIFA World Cups than any nation in history. For decades, they weren't just a team, they were football itself. So, how can the greatest football nation go more than 20 years without winning another World Cup? The answer has nothing to do with talent. Brazil became football's greatest empire long before most of today's fans were born. 5 World Cups, legendary players, and a style so beautiful that the world gave it a name, Joga Bonito. Whenever Brazil walked onto the pitch, opponents expected brilliance. Winning wasn't their greatest strength. Inspiring the world was. But every empire eventually faces a moment when history is no longer enough. In 2002, Brazil looked unstoppable. Ronaldo completed one of football's greatest comebacks. Ronaldinho dazzled defenders, and Rivaldo controlled every attack. It felt like the beginning of another golden era. But nobody knew they were witnessing the last Brazilian World Cup celebration for decades. Since that night, every tournament has ended with disappointment. And then came the match no Brazilian will ever forget. Germany 7, Brazil 1. The score became one of football's most unforgettable moments. But the real damage couldn't be measured by goals alone. That night, Brazil didn't just lose a semifinal. They lost the aura of invincibility that had terrified opponents for generations. But blaming one match would be too easy. Brazil still produces incredible footballers. Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Alisson, and many more prove that talent has never disappeared. The difference is that football evolved. Pressing became relentless. Tactical discipline reached new heights. Winning today demands far more than individual brilliance. Brazil didn't stop producing stars. The game around them simply became harder to conquer. Yet writing off Brazil has always been a dangerous mistake. Every generation produces new dreamers, new superstars, and new hope. Football still lives in every street, every beach, and every child chasing a ball. Brazil doesn't need to rediscover talent. It needs to rediscover its identity. Because the greatest challenge isn't winning another World Cup, it's becoming Brazil again. Do you think Brazil will lift another World Cup in the next decade? Or has football changed forever? Let me know in the comments and subscribe to Tactical Zone FC for more football stories that stand the test of time.